And there are more Mississippians that are showing up to help those that were in the wake of the devastating tornadoes in Kentucky. One of those being Joe's Cafe out of Tupelo. And joining us today on Good Things to tell us a little bit more is one of the owners, Miss Jennifer Brignac. Hey, Jennifer.
Hi, Rebecca. How are you?
I am doing well. And if I am correct, you guys have sort of shut down normal operations this week to get prepared to serve some Christmas meals in Kentucky coming up later this weekend?
That is correct. We will be cooking starting tomorrow through Thursday. We're going to leave out Friday, heading towards Kentucky, spend the night with some 8 Days of Hope friends, family there, and then proceed on to our destination so that way we can provide a holiday lunch to the victims in Kentucky on Christmas Day.
What I love about your story, Jennifer, is just everyone in Mississippi trying to find their way to help. Not everyone's trying to do the same thing, and there's so many different ways to sort of help those that found themselves as victims of the tornadoes. So what, for you and your husband, was a no-brainer when you started to see the headlines about the tornadoes?
Well, it just fit in with our mission. We've had a food truck now for about 4 years, and it was founded on the mission that it would be used for such events. That way we could go into devastated areas and feed the first responders and the victims by utilizing the resources that God gave us, and it's the food truck.
Have you gotten to use sadly, I hate to, it's not like a badge of honor if you've had to use it for natural disasters. That's kind of an odd thing to say, but has the food truck been deployed yet, Jennifer, before?
Yes, it has. We have been able to use it for some small events. We use it all the time, but for disaster events, the tornado in Hamilton, Mississippi a couple years ago, we were there right after daylight, and we got to feed all day at that location. And we have fed here at the Salvation Army when they shut their kitchen down for almost a full summer. So we've gotten to feed different things like that, but we also utilize it, alongside the restaurant. But the main mission behind that is that we can go out and we can help others.
And I saw where on your social media, Jennifer, y'all are also collecting maybe gift cards and some other things as well as turkeys. I know you're in the sort of the preparation mode right now this week, but is there still a way Mississippi can help you guys help those in Kentucky?
Absolutely. We are taking donations through the 23rd. We're really kind of cut off on the turkeys because we're already thawing those out to be cooked in the next few days. But what we're asking is that everyone would bring a card, Christmas card, take a minute, write these people a note on the inside, and people can either put, some cash or a gift card in any amount that they want, seal it up in the envelope. I don't even want to know what's in there. And each time that we pass out a plate, we intend to pass out a card with it.
This kind of hits home, Jennifer. I mean, you guys have gone through your own hard times when it came to Hurricane Katrina. What was it like when people showed up for you?
It's everything. And when, you're isolated like that and you feel alone and you don't know when your life is going to see normal again, it's really refreshing, and it's great to know that people are out there caring about you.
Joe's Cafe's food truck is making a point to maybe go to those smaller communities in Kentucky or reach out maybe the ones that are kind of off the beaten path. Is that intentional?
Oh, absolutely intentional. We just remember what it felt like during Hurricane Katrina when we turned on the news in the evenings. They were talking about New Orleans. They were talking about Gulfport, Biloxi. We were smack dab in the middle in Kill, Mississippi, and a lot of people don't know where that is. And we're just looking for a smaller community. Number one, we can feed that amount. We're not a big outfit or anything. And people like Mercy Chefs and other larger organizations are taking care of the Mayfields and things like that. So we just think that it would be better for us to serve a smaller community and just reach out to them and let them know they're not alone.
You're also partnering with 8 Days of Hope, which has been a guest here on Good Things, and good Lord knows they have been up to some great things since their conception.
Oh, yes.
So what does that partnership look like?
Well, we have been on their feeding team before. We've been ambassadors with them for a year. And we realized that they were right here in Tupelo also, and us just having one truck at this time, it was easier to partner up with them and become part of their organization for the bigger things. But this really hit home for us. We just really felt like we needed to go. 8 Days of Hope is actually not going to be there feeding people at this time on Christmas Day. They're taking a break. They've been there since almost, day one. I think they're leaving on the 22nd, and if I'm not mistaken, going back around the 6th or the 8th of January. So this is just an opportunity for us to fill that gap in the middle.
How many will be going with you, Jennifer, on Joe's Cafe's food truck, or with Joe's Cafe's food truck?
We have 3 from the restaurant. We have 4 from 8 Days of Hope that are going to go with us.
I love
and then we have others that have been volunteering and wanting to meet us there, so we'll be well taken care of.
I love this because the day after Christmas, there will be a bus leaving from Brookhaven or around the Summit sort of areas with toys for kids there in, I think, the Mayfield or the Kentucky area. And I go back to just finding your way to fit in to sort of help. We can't all fix it. We certainly can't all just rebuild their houses sort of overnight. But there are these sort of smaller needs or opportunities to bring joy or sort of hope or some good things here and there, Jennifer. So it's so encouraging to see Mississippians just using their gifts and their talents in that sort of way. So you mentioned is it 250, you said, meals that you guys will serve? Is it Saturday, Friday, or Saturday?
It's going to be on Christmas Day. 250 will be the minimum. I'm looking probably around 400 is what I'm thinking. And to go back to what you just said, one of my favorite sayings is, I can't do everything, but I can refuse to do nothing. And we all have different talents. And if we all just pitch in a little bit, it'll make a huge difference.
It will make a huge difference. And if you're listening to Good Things and you think, man, I don't have a food truck. I don't have a food truck. Maybe I don't live in Summit or wherever it may be to sort of give the toys. You can still do something. And so, Jennifer, there's still time to get you the gift cards, as you mentioned, or maybe make some donations. Where in Tupelo are y'all located, if maybe we're within driving distance?
We are located at 825 West Jefferson Street. It is at Crosstown behind Burger King, catty corner to Kroger.
And if maybe we're listening and Tupelo's not necessarily right next door, is there a way we can connect with you on your Facebook page or maybe call the store if we still want to be a part of the mission you guys are going on?
Absolutely. Best number to reach is area code 228-342-0636. That's my personal number. I have it on me, so that way if I'm not at the restaurant, they can still reach out. But we plan to be here Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of this week in preparation, so they can, make a donation or come see us, drop stuff off Thursday night, and we'll be heading out Friday morning.
And we always encourage folks to shop small here on Good Things. It's so important. You guys there at Joe's Cafe is one of millions of giving back, and it's why when you connect to those local eateries, it matters. So when you get back from Kentucky and we're hungry for something to eat or somewhere to stop in and try new, what's usually on the menu there at Joe's Cafe?
We have everything from burgers to ribeye steak sandwiches. Friday and Saturday night, we have a complete steak service. We have specialty burgers. We do shrimp and grits. You name it. Our cooks in the kitchen are fabulous, and they're coming up with stuff all the time.
So what have y'all come up with to serve coming up on Saturday? What will be Christmas meal for those in Kentucky?
Christmas meal for those in Kentucky will be a butter-infused deep-fried turkey. We are going to have Johnny's chicken and dressing, which if you've had it before, it is fabulous. People follow us for that in particular. A couple of vegetables, rolls, and desserts.
Oh, what's the dessert?
Well, I actually had somebody from 8 Days of Hope call me last night, and she was heading that up, so I don't have direct information on that. But we also are taking lots of snacks like Debbie cakes, Twinkies, all that good stuff that you like to eat around the holidays. It's bad for us, but we like. But we've got trunkfuls of that, too. We're going to be passing that out. That way they can, snack on stuff like that for later.
We were just having a little bit of debate whether pumpkin pie or pecan pie was the pie of choice for Christmas. That's all, Jennifer. I'm sure whatever.
Pecan
pie. Yeah, that's what everyone's sort of saying. It's Christmas time. The pumpkin's already had its table, turn at the table with Thanksgiving. It's all about the pecan pie now, but it's also all about just doing what you can. And so if you can help Joe's Cafe, make sure you can do that, whether it's a gift card or just, going in and enjoying lunch there whenever you get a chance in Tupelo. So remind us where the website or maybe the Facebook page is, Jennifer.
Facebook page is Joe's Cafe USA. Make sure to put the USA on, and it's CAFE USA.
All righty, and I'll make sure I share that in the Good Things Facebook group as well, Jennifer. I appreciate your time. Safe travels and a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you, too. Thank you so much.
All righty, you heard it from her, pecan pie. Move over, pumpkin pie. It's pecans' time to shine. And you guys stick with us. We got more for you coming up.